Nigel Farage dismissed the Project Fear claims prior to Brexit and insisted the UK was already reaping the benefits without the EU. Former Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage mocked the extreme predictions from Project Fear ahead of Brexit. While speaking to Dan Wootton on GB News, he argued that the UK was seeing benefits without the EU. He praised the investment from companies like Nissan, international trade deals, and the vaccine rollout to name a few. Mr. Wootton said, Nissan has embraced that the UK is a free country and a free economy. They are now pumping more investment into the Sunderland plant. Mr. Farage took aim at Nissan for its comments leading up to Brexit and their contribution to Project Fear. He said, "We were told we would lose our house and lose our job. We were even told that a new strain of super gonorrhea because the drug that dealt with it was manufactured in Germany and therefore would not be accessible in Britain. I promise you they actually did say that." David Cameron hinted that perhaps the Third World War could come as a result of Brexit, the only threat that wasn't given. And I was disappointed in some ways that a plague of black locusts would descend upon the land. Of course, all of this was done with media support from the globalists who loathe the concept of a United Kingdom. They especially loathe any concept of Englishness, and they did it all at the behest of giant multinational companies who saw an opportunity to carve the world up between themselves. Mr. Farage went on to highlight some of the benefits of Brexit. The country is already seeing, he said, trade deals, not just replicating what we had with the EU, but new trade deals with Australia. Add to that, cheaper wine. How bad is that? As we get rid of excessive regulation. To top the pops, had we stayed a part of the European Medicines Agency, had we had a European Commission in charge of a vaccine rollout, we would have had a woman whose name we don't know, that we couldn't vote for or remove from Cyprus with a degree in psychology and no other attributes I can discern. She would have decided our vaccine rollout and it would have been a complete and utter horlicks. Mr. Farage closed by predicted a long-lasting change in British politics post-Brexit. He said, "Whichever way you look at it, Project Fear was wrong. I do think there is a longer-term change here. I think we have had enough of negative campaigning. We have had enough of politicians telling us doom and disaster will befall us. What we now want to hear is positive, upbeat messages. It is far from perfect. The government's management of COVID, the pingdemic, the betrayal of Northern Ireland. I'm not pretending things are perfect. I feel fully and wholly justified in 25 years of my life being given to us being free and independent from the EU. I think we are reaping some of those dividends already.